Welcome to Doing Business in Rwanda. I'm your host, Sandrine Mutoniwase. In today's episode, we follow the impact of a gender-focused finance project spearheaded by the National Bank of Rwanda. From farmers to entrepreneurs and agents to policymakers, this is the story of digital inclusion at work. To drive real impact, inclusive finance must go beyond policy and reach the lives of every woman. In Ngoma, a district in the eastern part of Rwanda, that change is underway, led by a pilot initiative designed to give women the tools, access, and confidence to take control of their financial futures. It is a mission championed at the highest level by the National Bank of Rwanda.
This is a project, a gender-inclusive finance policy initiative that the National Bank of Rwanda, as Rwanda's central bank, started in 2022. And the reason why we started this campaign to strengthen access to mobile money services for women in rural areas was because, one, we had realized through the FinScope survey that 45% of women in Rwanda had indicated that they didn't know what mobile money was or how to access it, which is a surprise to us because we knew the mobile network operators that we have in the country have agents up to the village level. And so as a central bank, we decided to launch an initiative where we started with 4 districts. We worked with the National Women Council first and foremost, but also our local government to make sure that we can start organizing trainings for women. Our women are excited about other opportunities they can drive for mobile money services, getting access to loans, getting access to savings, and then being able to probably start businesses and then, increase or have a better lives for themselves, but also their family.
At the heart of this transformation is a shift in policy anchored by the National Bank of Rwanda, but made possible through partners like the Business Development Fund.
We are going to help these women who want to access finance in getting guarantee collateral. Some women don't have sufficient collaterals, and BDF is there to help getting additional collateral, additional guarantee for them to access finance. So with this pilot, now that they have started using Momo and Airtel, then it will help them to after getting their business, after starting their business and get access finance, then they will use that more cash and mobile money, save their money.
Local government in Ngoma has also played a vital role, ensuring that no woman is left behind.
The women of the Ngoma district participated, especially women leaders, in mobilization together with the local leaders to mobilize women to access the mobile money account so that they can access to finance. Use mobile money to help women to have money, to save money and to use money in economic development of the household, family income, and family development. I think this mobilization and this result we have now, because the target has been achieved and doubled, we think those women will contribute in the economy of our district and the entire country.
The journey was very, very easy for us because the women of Ngoma district are the good people. They are well understanding when we approach them. We are using the training for their understanding. For the women, their financial development are now good because are coming on good level to use mobile money, to use financial saving. They are now on the good level to develop their financial saving.
The National Women Council has helped bridge awareness and trust, mobilizing communities and reinforcing the importance of financial literacy. On the ground, mobile money agents like Rosemary have been on the front lines of this shift, witnessing the challenges and changes firsthand.
Mbere yuko iki gikorwa cy'ubukangurambaga gitangira, ndi mwaka kazi ka mobile money agent, nahuraga n'imbogamizi zimeze zitya. Aka kazi umuntu yagiraga atya akaza akambwira ati jyewe ntago nkoresha mobile money, wanyemerera umuntu uri bunaka i Kigali akohereza amafaranga kuri fone yawe ubundi ukayambikurira? Ni nta kibazo, ibyo nkabikora, ariko nkumva mfite ikibazo nkababwire se gahunda yabyikorere nawe cyangwa serivisi z'ikoranabuhanga ntazo muzi. Iyo ni imbogamizi nahuye nayo.
Haratangira kubona gukoresha mobile money, ibibazo byari byinshi. Kwishyurira abana bikansaba kujya kureba ahantu ndi bujye kubishyurira. Majije kumenya gukoresha mobile money, numva ngize icyizere cyiza. Kwishyurira abana ku mashuri byatubereye byiza yuko dukoresha mobile money.
Nayitangiye niba navuga ngo ndi umuntu utishoboye pe ku buryo bugaragara, aho ntangiriye kuyikora ni ibintu byambereye byiza cyane, byatumye mbona telefone igezweho, ubuzima burakomeza, ntangira kuvugurura inzu, ubu ngubu nabyo birimo bigeze hagati. Muri make turashimira aba bafatanyabikorwa baduhuguye ari bo beneri, barakoze cyane, n'abaturage twigishije ubona ko hari impinduka bagize. Benshi baraza bavuga ati twigishe, bamaze kumenya ibyiza by'iyi gahunda y'ubukangurambaga bwo gukoresha ikoranabuhanga rya mobile money.
Over 4,500 women in Ngoma have registered for mobile money accounts under this project, numbers that continue to rise.
The registered on Momo is 4,500 and above. And the access to more cash, Momo, will increase as we take the commitment together with our leaders, Eastern Province and the Benin. I think we are going to increase the number.
We used to work with different women who accessed finance. We provide a different guarantee to them, but they are still few, because since we started, we have tried to help like 18,000 women, which makes 35% of the total facilities we provided to our SMEs, MSMEs. So we need them to continue. We want to support them and do more awareness to help them to get to access finance through different financial institutions by getting support from BDF in providing guarantee.
Building trust at both national and grassroots levels was a critical part of making this project a success.
At the beginning was not easy. First, it was a buy-in from local government and the National Council of Women on the reason why the central bank would have to be involved. And second, whether we would be able to answer questions from the women. Some of the women still had hesitation in using mobile money services, saying that they are not reliable. And we brought on board the mobile network operators to be able to give confidence to the women that these are companies that, one, are regulated by the National Bank of Rwanda, but that they are there to respond to their needs. The second was also to be able to train these women not only on the use of mobile money services, but also give them tips to avoid frauds. We know that frauds on mobile money services, unfortunately, are high, although we're working with different stakeholders to make sure that we really fight all frauds in digital financial services. But what's more important is to understand also when we are on the ground. We can be tempted only to read reports, design policies and think that they will work. But being on the ground and discussing with the beneficiaries, we were also able to address some of the constraints that the women have, which was they need someone to come to them and explain what mobile money service is, what any financial service is. So thinking that the fact that we have, financial service providers across the country, for them, that are taking care of their families or working in farms, having a time to go and sit in, a microfinance or a bank is not something that they find convenient. So you need to be closer to them. Second was also the assistance that they need for some of them who have business ideas to be able to work with organizations that help them draw business plans, make their ideas into a sustainable business proposal. And BDF has joined us in this program as well as ES partners to be able to build on what we have already done, meaning, that pool of women that we have trained across the country. Now with the other 4 districts, we're about 35,000. And among them, the ones who want to start business have that partnership in terms of business development, but also be able to access loans with BDF providing a guarantee.
Rwanda's approach to gender-inclusive finance can be considered as a model for digital transformation in other parts of Africa. After all, when women gain access to financial tools, they don't just improve their lives, they uplift their communities. Thank you for watching this episode of Doing Business in Rwanda. I was your host, Sandrine Mutoniwase.